another one. Man. Hey folks, on this episode of B-Bass Fishing, we're going to talk about the punch rig. Some people don't know how to use it, and so let's kind of go over how I like to use it, just to catch beautiful fish just like that. So let's let this guy go. All right, buddy. See you later. Boom. Going back to his hole somewhere, wherever that is. Big fishing right there, boy. Yeah. Let's not notice how dirty my truck is right here. Let's talk about how to tie this punch rig. Let's talk about the components first. You're gonna need a bobber stop right there. This is gonna keep the weight from sliding up the line. You're gonna need a tungsten weight. You can also use lead weights that have this little cone shape right here because this really penetrates those mats a lot better. And then you don't have to use this, but I like using it because it really helps disguise the bait, is a punch skirt. So you're gonna need this hook right here. This is a VMC flipping hook right here, 4/0. So basically the way you tie the bait is first make sure that bobber stop's up on the line. I like to put it up a few feet extra, just so I can tie the rig a little bit easier. And then from there, grab your big tungsten weight or whatever weight you're using, slide it on the line. So you got your bobber stop and then your tungsten weight right here. And then from there, so if you're using a punch skirt, take that, put it on. I like to wet it, it helps to go through the little hole right there a little bit better. And then once that's on, slide that down. Geese in the background. Now you're ready to tie the knot. Now this knot is very special for this rig. It's called a snail knot. It really increases your hookup ratios a lot better because that huge weight's gonna be sliding against this hook. So if you used a Palomar knot, it would just sit straight like that. So let me show you how to tie this knot. Super easy. Probably one of the easier knots to tie. All right, so let me get a lot closer to the camera so you can see how to tie this knot. First, take your flipping hook, hold it just like that to where the hook point's going this way. Take your tag in, take your end right here, put the line through there, just like that. I like to bring a little bit of extra right here so I make sure I can tie the knot. Now what you do is grab the line. It's probably about maybe 3 inches from where the hook eye is. I'm gonna make a little loop. I'm gonna grab the very top of where the bait keeper is right here. And that's all I've done so far, is make this little loop right here by grabbing the line and pinching it. Then from there, you take the tag in right here and you're gonna wrap it around the eye of the hook right here 5 times. In front of this bait keeper, make sure it's in front of that bait keeper right there. So in front of this bait keeper right here, wrap it around 5 times. When you're trying to tie this in the wind, it sucks. All right, so tie it in front of the bait keeper 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then from there, I grab tip of the hook right here. Then I take the tag in after I wrap it around, put it back through the loop right here, just like that, and then hold the end of the hook where the line is and then pull it down. Make sure everything is snug on top and not anywhere around this bait keeper right here. You don't want the hook point, or you don't want the slip or anything over that hook, over the bait keeper right here. So there is your snail knot. And now, if you keep pulling on this main end right here, it keeps tightening this knot down. The only way I can unloosen this knot is if I start pulling on this end right here. You can cut this as short of a tag in as you want. I love to get it right up against the hook because it's not gonna come undone. There we go. Watch the hook. See how it goes out to the side like that? That really increases and really helps your hookup ratio when you're using this rig right here, because it's going out to the side. There he is. Oh man. There's a nice fish right there. Oh. That's about at least a 6 pounder right there. Catching big pigs like this. Go. Don't try to swing a 6 pound or a 7 pound bass with a crap ton of slop on them. That was my fault. I was so excited about the fish. I wasn't thinking about my rod, and I should have been. But lesson learned. Let's talk about punching baits I love to throw on the punch rig. I like to keep it nice and simple, and I use about 4 to 5 different kinds, but you can use, honestly, any type of soft plastic for this rig. I like using missile D-bombs right here. That's what a D-bomb looks like right there. It's got these little tentacles right here and the little legs on the end right there. So this is a great punch bait. The Devil Spear by Berkeley Havoc. Those are really great. Those are really an in-stream bait right there. There's no tentacles or anything. It's just got that little tail action right there. So that's another great punch bait. You got your Sweet Beaver by Reaction Innovations. Another great punch bait I like to use right here. And colors, mainly I'll stick with a really dark color, because if you're punching mats, no sunlight's gonna get up under there. The last one I mainly use is the Berkeley Havoc Pit Boss. This has a little bit more tentacles on it than the other ones. So we talked about the rigging of it. We've talked about baits. Tungsten color, I like using black because, again, it is dark up under those mats you're punching. There we go. Not too bad, probably about a pound and 2 pounds right there. First time I pinched it in there, he didn't grab it. Well, let's get the release on the guy. Here you go, buddy. Go. So let's talk about how to work the punch rig. This is a typical grass mat I would punch right here. I mean, you got all the way up under there, you've got a lot more stuff right here, but you got all kind of mats and stuff. And in the middle of this is about 2.5, 3 foot deep. So I like to punch with at least a foot of water under it. I like to work mats left to right. I just start left to right. Pitch it in, let it sit there. 1, 2, 3. If I don't get a bite, didn't get a bite, bring it back to the top, let it fall all the way back down. If I don't get a bite then I'll just go ahead and pull it out. I'll go about a foot over and do the same thing. Right there. 1, 2, 3. Bring it back to the top, let it fall all the way back down. Didn't get a bite, bring it out. Go about a foot over. Same thing. 1, 2, 3. Didn't get a bite. Back to the top, all the way back down. Didn't get a bite. Pull it out. Just keep repeating this whole process. Make sure the peg stop will come unslipped a little bit up the line. Make sure you pack it back down. There we go. Oh man. I wasn't expecting this big old lard to be sitting up under there. Oh man. Well, that's what punching does for you. Nice little bass right there. All right, buddy. See you later. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed everything about this punch rig. It is a great way to catch big bass. As you can see from the video, I did snap one of my rods, but that was pretty much my fault because I shouldn't have tried to swing the fish. But please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not yet, because there's going to be a lot more fishing videos to come. Until next time, I will see you, but soon. Take care.